Sagittarius, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. I hope you're doing beautiful today, Saggy. For those of you that it is your birthday, it is November 28th, 2025. So for those of you that are having your birthday today, I am sending you a big old kiss and a big hug. Happy birthday. May this next year be beautiful for you and have everything that you want in it. And for those of you that are celebrating Thanksgiving, if you're in the United States, if I could speak, I hope you're having a beautiful time and that there's peace and happiness around you and yours. Okay, Sag. So I gave you the date. It's November 28th. It is Friday. We're going to get into your reading. Excuse me. I am still got my little cold. We're going to get into your reading. General reading, as always, not a one-to-one. And what else? Remember, it might not resonate with everyone. In fact, I'm going to move my mouse. I always forget to move it. In fact, I don't think that this is going to be for everyone. Oh, the energy that was coming through. Okay, so let's just get right into it. And I just want to say thank you so much for all of your love and your support, for subscribing, for liking, for whatever this new thing is called. What is it called? Hyping? Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it so very much, Sag. Okay, back to the reading. Okay, how do I approach this? When I was meditating on your energy, my guides gave me a specific image, and the image was a jewelry box. Now, it was a wooden jewelry box. To me, it felt like it would probably be about this big. Excuse me again. I'm going to be coughing a lot through this. But the thing was, they also kind of attached the feeling of like a treasure chest to it. I don't know how to explain it. But that's what it looked like, right? It looked like a small version of a, treasure chest, or a chest, I guess you could call it. And they gave me the letter V. Okay. It felt really interesting because when I was trying to tune into this jewelry box, treasure chest, whatever it was, I kept getting this feeling of like a red stone, like a ruby, maybe a garnet. I don't know too much about birthstones, but it felt two different ways, Sag. It came across two different ways. It felt almost like this could be someone that maybe was in your life, kind of getting a grandmother vibe from it. I don't know why. Like supporting you, etc. And it felt like a big change was coming in. And I gotta say, it felt almost like a relationship. So to me, I don't know if this is a romantic relationship. Could very well be some kind of romantic relationship you've been in. Again, it felt to me like there was an issue with that, okay? So I don't know what that is. I can only tune in so much. We'll see if that means anything to you, Sag. Some kind of a jewelry, some kind of piece of jewelry that would be like with a red stone, and the letter V. I don't know what V would represent. Maybe it's a name. Let me know in the comments, right? Because I'm kind of puzzled today on what that is. Okay, but other than that, we're gonna get into the reading. I'm gonna have a quick sip of water, clear my throat. And we're going to see what is going on. All right, Spirit, for Sagittarius, for those that this is their reading, please help me speak today. Mercury retrograde is still happening, so I'm still feeling it. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to use my Wisdom Oracle. We're going to start there and see what the message is for you. Okay, so Sag, we have new life on the bottom. That's really interesting. It's number 39, so that is a 3. 3s are about coming into alignment. Why am I getting this weird feeling? I'm getting this weird, it's almost a little apprehension. That's so strange, okay? I don't know why. But new life is a beautiful card. It's indicating here that things are changing for you, that how your life looks now, it won't look like that as you're moving forward. Again, this is your birthday season, Sag, so this might be a time where you're really making some huge changes in your life. They could be referring to that. Excuse me, I'm just going to blow my nose for a quick sec. I tell you, these colds this year, they're sticking around. It's followed by blessed. So this is a beautiful card. It's number 22. So it is a 4 about your foundation. Could be your finances. Could be where you live, who's around you. But Spirit is saying that you're very blessed. Or at the very least, Sag, you will be blessed. They're giving it to me. This is weird because it's a 22, right? 2s usually are about choices. And there's something coming through here that feels like you are at a pinnacle point in your life is what they're giving me here, that there is a decision you're needing to make. And I'm feeling like it is revolving around a relationship, Sag. Now, granted, I might be receiving it from my guides as romantic, but it doesn't have to be, okay? This is a general reading, so this could even be with you know, a friend or something like that. I don't know. I'm getting this feeling of separation. Okay, to the sea is next. Number 7. 7s are about contemplation, can be about good luck as well. To the sea, though, is talking about taking time for yourself, relying on you, going deep within yourself, listening to your inner voice, connecting with your soul, the deepest part of you, asking yourself what direction you want to head in. If you can see, she's in what looks like it's a boat, but it kind of looks like, it's a boat in water, right? But she's almost like having a bath in this. So in some way, this is indicating here there's a need for you to take a little bit of time to yourself. There's something you're contemplating is what I'm getting. And my energy even feels a little bit dry, maybe, is the way. I feel like I'm feeling a little dry. Serendipity is next. So this is all about divine timing. Things are happening as they're meant to, Sag. So again, I don't know what this is, but this feels to me like you're leaving something, you're separating from something. Okay, I don't know how this connects with the jewelry box. Okay, I don't know. But we have TikTok next. Okay, they want me to keep going. So TikTok is here. It is number 30. That is a 3. Again, Sag. Serendipity is number 18, so that's a 9, right? That does represent that you're coming to an ending of something, a conclusion. TikTok is about taking the action. It's about making a decision and moving forth with it. So when I look at these cards right now, and the vibration I'm receiving off of it, it truly feels like you are in the process of making a decision here that is going to change your life probably for good, Sag. I would say in a beautiful way because the blessed card is showing up as well. Interesting enough, Saggy, and I know I'm spending a little bit of time here, but I feel the need to, we have Between Worlds again, which would be the 6th card, and I don't normally go more than 6 when I'm looking at the foundation of the reading, right? I got to pull this up again because it's a 3 as well. And this is indicating in between worlds, right? You're in one circumstance, you're not quite in the other, where you're wanting to go or where you're needing to go. And I have to tell you also, when I was prepping all the decks, Orphans kept showing up out of this deck as well. I forgot about that. So we'll see if it comes out again. But, okay, so, yeah, I don't know. This feels quite contemplative, like a contemplative energy going on. Okay, Spirit, I need your help today. Please show me what the message is for Sagittarius. Or beautiful fire signs. Those of them that this is their reading. What is going on here? What is the message, please? Oh, and by the way, you guys, also the other day when I did my reading, it was the, everyone was saying sunflower. I love sunflowers, but it wasn't a sunflower that I seen. It was the daisy, the Gerber, the one that a lot of you had told me. That was the flower that I seen. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay. All right, Spirit, what is the message here for Sagittarius? For those that this is their reading. Okay. That's a lot. Wow. Okay. Okay. We're going to take them, Sag. Obviously, I thought there was a lot, but there's 2. Okay, well, we have flexible and we have never-ending story. And then on the bottom, we have by the book. I'm going to show you all of these. I do want to just take a moment and see what else is next because Yang is showing up here, which is number 1. Yang is a masculine side, right? This is about taking action. So remember we have the TikTok card on the bottom. There is something Spirit is guiding you to start taking action on. Okay, let's see what that is about. All right, let me put this over here. So, Saggy, we have Flexible that came out along with Never Ending Story. Flexible is number 19, so it is a 10, right? It is that 1. Again, Magician energy, meaning that you can manifest what you're desiring, what the outcome is that you're wanting. The Flexible card, though, is reminding you to not get too rigid. This is about, if you think about a tree, right, in a storm, right, the branches move with the wind. See, sure, some of them break off at times. But again, this message is about remaining as fluid as you can through whatever this is that you're going through. Try not to get too rigid in the outcome is what I'm hearing. Okay? This person is like, doing a handstand, right? Again, that almost is reminding me of the hangman. Looking at things from all different perspectives. Then we have the never-ending story. Oh, I can't. Okay, the cards are all adding up to 1. This is 37. Sag, this is a pretty serious message because we have all 1s on the table. Flexible was 19. That is a 10, which is a 1 when you reduce it. Never-ending story is a 37. That is a 10. It is a 1 when you reduce it. By the book is 11. So you have 1, 1, 1, 1. For me, ones, when that happens, that does tell me that my angels and my guides are around me. They're guiding me. They're supporting me. They're talking to me. And so I need to pay attention to what they're giving me. So never-ending story is showing up here. There's something that's going on in your life that completely returns constantly. What I'm getting here, what they're giving me, is in this case, this would be like being in some kind of a relationship. I'll use romantic for this, but it could be something else, Sag, where someone promises that they're going to change, but they never change. It's where your heart gets broken over and over. You put the trust in them again. You believe them. You have faith that they're going to change, but they don't. And after a while of going through this cycle, right, hamster wheel, it's like you're on it again, it just starts to tear you apart, and it tears you down. So never-ending story. There's something in your life, again, this is what I'm receiving here, that there's a decision you're needing to make. And I don't know if it's going to be a very easy decision. It depends on the circumstances here. But I really do think that there's something that you're trying to walk away from. They kept giving me separation. I don't know why my hands went this way, because separate for me would be this way. Okay, I need another sip of water. Keep trying to decipher this. Okay. And then on the bottom we have by the book. As I said, number 11. This card is indicating here not to miss any steps. Don't do anything here that is don't cut corners here, whatever this is. If it's a legal situation, if it's trying to do something here, don't do anything that is not by the book. Stay in your value and stay in your morals and do things the proper way. If this was you living with a roommate and you're tired of it, something keeps repeating and you can't do it anymore, Spirit then is saying, okay, do it the proper way. Let them know that you're moving, or you're looking for a new roommate. You get the gist here, I believe. This is about not cutting any corners, but I do feel there's something that you're cutting out, Sag. I really do. Okay, let's get into the tarot portion. Yeah, I feel very somber in this energy right now. Okay. Where should I go today? Let's go traditional tarot. Let's just start with that today. All right, my love, let's begin. We have the 10 of Wands on the bottom. Okay, that is your energy, Aries and Leo. So you might have someone like that in your life that has that sign. 10 of Pentacles is indicating that the heaviness, the responsibility, the burdens, the painstaking stuff that's been on your plate is getting removed. You're almost there. It is the 10 of Wands. But because in this reading, I'm feeling that you're not quite there yet. But Spirit is saying you're almost there, Sag. Okay? We have the 4 of Wands next, which traditionally is the marriage card, right? But again, something to celebrate. Okay, no, I'm thinking that this is involving a relationship here. Something very heavy in what feels like a romantic relationship. Again, could be family, right? Could totally be. You think about a wedding or something, everyone's there. Your family or whatever. Again, though, there's something that I feel like you're very worn out. We have the 4 of Swords, which is obviously indicating that you're very worn out. 4 of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is our air energy, but remember the 4 of Wands come after the 3 of Wands. The 4 of Swords comes after the 3 of Swords. So this is indicating there's been a lot of pain, a lot of hurt that you've been going through. I send you so much love, Sag. I send you so much healing vibes. I don't know what this is for you individually, but it feels quite hard. Then we have the 8 of Swords, okay? So again, Swords, right? But this is the energy of feeling very stuck, feeling like you don't have any control over a situation, that your hands are tied, that you can't see what the next step is. Okay, they're not guiding me to go any further, so let's see what wants to come out. All right, Spirit, thank you so much as always for guiding me. Okay, for Saggy, for those that this is their reading, what's going on here? What's going on? So strange, I almost can't get the jewelry box out of my mind's eye. Don't know why that is, huh? Okay, I'll just leave it there. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. What's going on here for Sagittarius? What is this never-ending story? The Magician. Okay, so the Magician with the 7 of Pentacles. So the Magician again, Sag, you know, we've got all ones here, so this is fitting that the Magician's coming out because it is number 1, right? However this is relating or resonating with you, my love, this is, again, the reminder from Spirit to not give up. You have all you need to make things happen the way you want to. Again, follow things legitimately. Don't cut any kind of corners here. Again, like not being sneaky or anything. But Spirit is saying you are the manifester. What is it that you're wanting, and what do you want to leave behind? Because you're contemplating something, because we have that 7 of Pentacles. This is our earth energy now, so it's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You see this person is looking like, hey, am I happy with what I've received from my harvest? With everything that I've put into this? Is this enough for me, or do I desire more, right? We even have the Hierophant once again. Or not once again, but again, Hierophant is traditional, right? So contracts, commitment, right? That kind of thing. And we have the Tower as well. And then we have the 7 of Wands. So I feel in some way, whoever I'm speaking to, beautiful soul, that you have been feeling like you need to defend yourself or protect yourself. And perhaps the Tower is what you're calling in. Maybe something does need to be leveled so that it can be built properly. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you so much. What else can you tell me? For Sagittarius, please. I wonder if V meant victory. Just came to me. Okay. All right, Spirit. Show me more, please. Deck is feeling weird now. Okay, well, that's a lot. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take them all. I'm not going to take them. I said victory. That is wild. I said victory. And the 6 of Wands is on the bottom, which is victory, right? This comes after the 5 of Wands, which is battle, arguing, drama, all of that kind of heaviness, right? And then it is followed by the Fool. Okay, which would be that new life that we had at the beginning. Should I take all of these? This is so much. Well, I'm going to just start here. We have the Devil. The Devil's face up, showing us right here. Oops, let me cover this. So there is someone in your life, or I guess it could be a situation, but there is someone, I feel someone that has been very controlling. Give me a sec here. I'm just going to put this like this. I want to see all the cards. How do you want me to take this? Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to take them all. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I see. It doesn't matter what order. I feel it doesn't matter. Sagittarius, we have the Magician, we have the Devil, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Hermit, the 3 of Swords, and the Death card. Out of all of these cards, only one is a minor tarot card. The rest of them are major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, so the message is staying the same. There is someone in your life that is very controlling. They could be a Capricorn. They could be addicted to alcohol or booze or drugs, or just addicted to being in control. I don't think that they want to let you go. At the same time, I feel like there is... At the same time, I feel that they don't want to put anything into it either. So again, this is that whole thing that, you know, my guides always give me, listen to more than words, right? Listen to the actions. That's what counts. And with that never-ending story here, it does definitely feel that this is just verbiage. It is not action. There's something about the control that they've been wanting to have on you. I'm going to skip back over here because I feel like this is the story. The 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords is showing up. Again, did I not mention that? Because we had the 4 of Swords, you're exhausted. This is betrayal, right? It doesn't have to mean affairs, although it could be someone having an affair behind your back. We did see the 7 of Wands there, defending yourself. However, this is, though, it's a heartbreak card, right? This is the energy where your heart has been broken, and there's usually been quite the betrayal, disloyalty, uncaring energy here. And I feel like that is completely connected to the Devil. All right? We move this way, and I'm not sure how to receive Spirit, because I feel like we actually need to start with the Hermit. That's what I'm feeling like. The Hermit is Virgo's energy. And this is, again, the energy that goes with, do you remember at the very beginning we had to the sea? This is the energy, right? This is about really having to go within, needing to go within, and really, really be your own best friend in this circumstance. And ask yourself, do you feel that you deserve this? Because you don't. And therefore, this is about figuring out what your next step is. Remember, Virgo is very practical, right? Making lists, all of that kind of stuff. Kind of keeping everything neat. That goes with by the book. There is a need for you to really ask yourself the difficult questions of like, is this what I want to stay in, or is this not what I want to stay in? Okay, so we're going to move it this way. And I also feel like we're going to move it that way. So thank you, Spirit. Yes? Yes, I feel like this is how they want me to receive it. Okay. And interesting enough, the way I just did that, because I'm channeling Sag. The Hermit is looking over at the Three of Swords, to the Devil, to the Magician. Let me just try and show it to you, so it makes maybe a little bit more sense. I can only hold up a couple cards though. You see how the Hermit is holding the light over towards the Three of Swords? This is really dissecting what has gone on. Really taking any kind of blindfold off, if there is any. Right? Sometimes when we love so hard, it's easy to forgive and easy to kind of, well, not easy maybe, but it's, who hasn't been there before, right? Where we've been betrayed and you want to give the other person involved a second chance, maybe a third chance. But this feels like you're not this time, is what it feels like. I truly feel like you're really dissecting this. Hence why I think the word flexible is showing up here, because it's also being flexible with yourself, right? Being gentle on yourself. At the same time, making yourself recognize how this is playing out. Never-ending story is never a good feeling. We move on to the Star, which is Aquarius's energy. This is the healing, Sag. This is the releasing. Now I just have to cover this up. The releasing, the letting go of, and allowing yourself to start to heal, right? To move forward, healing. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune, which then says, because remember at the beginning here, they're reminding me, I don't remember all the cards, but I know we had serendipity, I know we had blessed, I had new life, I can't remember what the other one is right now, sorry. There is like, this is the light at the end of the tunnel kind of reading here. Being brave and courageous to put a stop to whatever this is. It's like you then receive the blessings from the divine, from God's source, what you believe in here, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like being rewarded for standing up for yourself. And again, maybe that is the thing with that jewelry box that I was seeing. And I don't know, I kept seeing red, right? I don't know if it was representing maybe the Three of Hearts or Three of Swords, I'm not sure. But again, this feels like, to me, it feels like whatever this is for you, you know that it's not healthy for you. You know it's not good for you. And I feel like you are being guided by your angels to acknowledge that and perhaps to then take the next step. To separate is what I'm feeling. And then you get rewarded with the Wheel of Fortune. Then it's followed by the Death card, which is Scorpio's energy. This is transformation energy. Something has to die out here in order for a new beginning to begin for you. In order for that new life to start, Sag. I need another sip of water. This is quite a deep one for Friday. Again, I feel like this is some person that is not invested, thank you, Spirit, not invested as you have been. That's what this feels like. Okay, so under the Six of Wands, as we talked about, we do have that Fool. So there is that new life beginning. Okay, but there's still, obviously, decisions and choices that you're needing to make. What Spirit's coming through here, though, is they're saying you are strong enough and powerful to make those decisions. And although it may be very terrifying and scary, depending on what you're walking away from here, or what you're cutting out of your life, at the end of it, Sag, you're going to be very much rewarded for it. Because this is what is in alignment with you. This is not. I'm going to go into a different deck. Let's go into the Spirit Animal deck, and let's see if there's anything that wants to come out of here. I send you so much love. I know that this is not going to be for a lot of you. I would hope it's not for a lot of you, right? Again, but this just feels, and it is that time of the year, isn't it? It's that kind of time of the year where we're finishing up 2025. We are in your season right now. This is your solar new year. It's an emotional time, whether you celebrate any of the holidays or you don't. It's around us, right? So it is that kind of time where it feels a little like there's pressure, but the pressure is meant to move you forth. Okay, so on the bottom we have the Hangman. I feel like I said the Hangman. Okay, so the Hangman, again, seeing everything, looking at it from a different perspective. Look, this could be a shitty job. This could be a shitty relationship. This could be a shitty friendship. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for each of you. It is a general reading. But this card is asking you to really, to see as huge as you can, to see, how can I say this, Spirit? Like, yeah, to see everything from every kind of point of view, right? Because when we're in that kind of a energy where our heart is broken, we might be terrified, we might be scared, we don't know how to move forward, whatever it is really important for us to remind ourselves that this too shall pass, and that what is not meant for us will fall away out of our life. It just will. If we don't make the decision, usually, the divine will come in and make it for us, right? So the Hangman, followed by the Five of Wands. So there's that battle, there's that arguing, there's that fighting. Discord, I'm hearing discord. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is what you should be experiencing, right? This balance, this harmony between you and whoever this is involved with. But it's not happening. We even have the Lovers showing up. Man, the Major Arcana is showing up in your reading today, so it's crazy. The Lovers is Gemini's card, right? And the Lovers used to be called the Choice card. And I feel that's exactly where whoever I'm speaking to, my love, is where you're at. We even have the Two of Pentacles. So you see your wings are getting clipped. You can't fly. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you so much. What else can you tell Sag? I don't feel like I want to clarify the Three of Swords because I do feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. If this is your reading, you're going to know what that is about. Okay, so what can you tell me about the Devil? I feel like the Devil. Two of Wands, right? So there's that indecision. It's your energy, Aries and Leo, once again, Saggy, but this is the indecision. This is, I don't know which path to take. Bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying, my love, please listen to your intuition. Please listen to what your gut is telling you. It's not going to let you down. Your gut, your inner guidance system, as we call it, intuition, it is trying to tell you what the right thing to do is for you. It's Pisces energy, by the way, and it is another Major Arcana, Sag. Okay, so yeah, you really got to listen to what you know is best for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune underneath that once again. So you've had that twice now. So there's something here like freeing yourself from whatever this is so that, again, it's kind of like this, so that the good things come to you is what it's feeling like. There's much better coming towards you, wanting to come towards you, but it can't break through the chains of the Devil. And we even have the Fool, Sag. So look at this. This is just crazy. So again, the new life. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Okay, what would you like Sagittarius to know about the Hermit, maybe? Okay. Yeah, going within and deciding. Oh, yeah, beautiful. The Six of Swords. So the Hermit is being clarified by the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about leaving the shit behind and moving to something that is not shit, Sag. In this case, we've got the beautiful rainbow up here, right? Which I always feel it means magic. You're moving towards the magic now, not the pointy swords. On the bottom, we have the Three of Wands. Makes sense. You're moving. Three of Wands means movement. So no longer at the Two of Wands, you're now moving to the Three of Wands, which is moving forward. We have the Ten of Pentacles next, Sag, which can be indicating here that there is such more, because this is Pentacles, right? So it is our money, our resources. But I also look at it as the things on this earth, right? the 3D world. So the Ten of Pentacles can be indicating here that this is what is waiting for you. Again, something so much better. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, what about the Death card, please, Spirit? I just seen the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is the, you know, abandonment card, feeling alone, feeling out in the cold. Someone's made you feel that way. And Death card, please, Spirit. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. The Sun. So this transformation, this death, this ending that you are going through, as difficult as it is, the spirit is coming through saying, but this is what is waiting for you once you transform here. The Sun, Leo's energy. So Sag, the Sun is one of the most brightest positive cards in the deck. It's where everything feels happy and joyful, and there's genuine love and joy and freedom and happiness to be who you are, to be loved by who you are. It's abundance of all magnitude, right? Interesting, on the bottom, what did I just say? I seen the Five of Pentacles. Guess what? It's on the bottom. So you see how this rose is all wilted and hanging there, right? It's like, okay, there's nothing more from this never-ending story. It's never-ending, this story. So now there's nothing left in it for you that is positive. Obviously, my love, you have your own free will. You're going to make your own decision. You know your life much better than I could. But for whoever's this is your reading, this is very clear to me. It's so, so clear. It's interesting, though, because that's what I felt when I was meditating. I couldn't quite put my finger on, but it felt like that. Perhaps the V that they gave me is victory, because if you've been in battle, if you've been in war with someone for God knows how long, right? This is a victory. It will be a victory. Oh, sweetheart, I just want you to know your worth. I want you to know how important you are. And I want you to know that you deserve to be treated right by whoever, okay? And that tells me everything. Okay, so Sag, I feel like that's where I want to wrap this reading up. I do hope that this helped you. Again, buy the book. Stay in your integrity, obviously. And always, I know you will. Spirit, where would you... excuse me, now I've got a frog in my throat. Where should we close this reading off? I'm going to go to Pearls of Wisdom, Sag. Okay, let's see. Pearls of Wisdom. I love you. Again, just reminding you, you deserve the best. Okay, well, we have gratitude on the bottom. I'll read it, and then we'll see if anything wants to come out. Okay. Oh, it says, angels guide you through emotional times. Enjoy life's challenges and fears will soon disappear. Acknowledge when trust and your inner knowing helps you move forward. Wow, that is what's on the bottom. Okay, yeah, because they're helping you. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, Spirit. Thank you so much. Final message for Sagittarius, for those that this is their reading, please. I give you this message with love, Sag. Oh, okay, that just jumped in my hand. Okay. Final message, please, Spirit. Didn't jump in my hand. What I meant to say is my hands kind of took that. Final message, please. Is anything coming out? Okay. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, bottom of the deck. New beginning. Oh, my camera's so not so great, but I'm grateful for it. New. Let's see if I can hold it clear. Oh my gosh. The lighting is not good in here. New beginning. It is a little baby. You had new life. So it started with new life, and now it is ending with new beginnings. So Saggy, it says a new idea is being born. The universe is starting the process. Participate and watch life expand in all directions. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. And then the card that came out, I'll read this to you. It says, the glass may be half full today, as yesterday it was half empty. It is the same glass. It is the same liquid. The prism of change is you. Tomorrow, it will be filled endlessly. Okay, so your glass is going to be filled endlessly, Sag. Okay, so that is from Spirit, my love. All right, I hope that these messages helped you today. Again, happy Thanksgiving for those of you beautiful souls that are celebrating that. Happy birthday to you. I love you so very much. I hope from the bottom of my heart that this reading helped, okay? I know that I'm here for you, all right? Okay, Saggy, as always, I'm going to send you big, tight hugs. So much love to you. Have a beautiful day and be kind to yourself, okay? Be kind to you. All right, Saggy, until next time, take care.